Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I have is it'll die young. The scripture comes from Isaiah 10:1 through 4. Woe to those who enact unjust statutes and who write oppressive decrees, depriving the needy of judgment and robbing my people's poor of their rights, making widows their plunder and orphans their prey. What will you do on the day of punishment? When ruin comes from afar, to whom will you flee for help? Where will you leave your wealth? Lest it sink beneath the captive or fall beneath the slain. For all this his wrath is not turned his back, has not turned back. His hand is still outstretched. Okay, so God is saying that um, there is some kind of unjustness that may have been inflicted upon you, some kind of oppression that is going on you, and God is saying that this oppression will not last. It is not going to linger. It will end soon. It will be over quickly, just as quick as it came. It will go. Okay. Yeah, if that makes sense. Like, just as fast as it has begun. Like, it's not going to be like in the past where you have had to deal with like oppression for a long period, or you have had to deal with oppression kind of um lingering or staying with you for a long period of time. For a long period of time, you're not able to move forward with your job. For a long period of time, you're not able to move forward in your relationship, or whatever it is. God is saying this oppression is going to be short lived. It's not going to be long lasting. It's something that is just like a page in the book. It's not something that is going to be a staple. God is saying that He is removing it. Okay, God is saying any oppressor will have to deal with him on the day of punishment, for he will seek judgment for you. He will seek judgment for whatever that situation is, whatever it is that is making you feel that way, whatever it is that is causing this for you. Yeah, because it just says depriving the needy of judgment and robbing my people's poor of their rights. So, it may be a situation where someone you feel like your rights have been taken away from you. Um, Maybe you feel like your say so has been taken away from you. You feel like you have no right to stand up for yourself, or you have no right to say how you feel. And God is saying that He is going to remove you from the position of feeling as though you cannot speak, the position of feeling as though you're almost like your throat, like you feel like your throat is closed, or you feel like you can't really speak out about how you feel. And that can be very emotional, that can be very traumatic in its own, feeling as though you can't speak, feeling as though you can't use your voice. Um, and God is saying that He is going to remove you from feeling that way. He's going to remove, and sometimes it's not even like it could be a spirit that is causing you to be this way. It can be a spirit that can cause you to feel as though you can't say anything, or feel as though you have to be quiet, or feel as though you have to do certain things. There are certain traumas that happen to us when we are, regardless of children or even as we're adults, that can make us feel as though our voice has been stolen or taken away from us. I know me personally, I have went through things that made me feel that way. So I understand how you can feel like your voice was taken. And a lot of times it takes a lot of therapy, a lot of self-reflection, a lot of healing, and counseling in order to take that back. And I know that is hard. It's something very difficult to go through. For those of you that don't know, like, I was touched when I was younger, and I was told not to say anything. And because of this, it caused me to be quieter than usual, even though I've always been a shy girl. But I feel like it just made me even more shy. It made me even more to myself. It made me even more like, when something is wrong, not say anything type vibe. And as I have grown up, I have taken out the time to work on myself and deal with my own things that I have going on. I have done several different things, just trying to do what I can to heal myself. And sometimes when we go through traumatic experiences, we don't take out the time to heal from the trauma. And when you don't heal from the trauma, you drag this on into other parts of your life, and it can like literally just destroy everything. And I'm not wishing that on you. I'm not saying that that's going to happen. That's not going to happen. God said He's going to remove this oppression, and it could very well be the cause to you feeling oppressed, your own trauma. Okay, you may be feeling oppressed because of your own trauma, and God is saying that He is going to remove that from you. He's going to remove those feelings, that heartache, that pain from you, so that you will be able to speak. Okay, um, yeah, and don't, when you feel as though justice was not received, know that God seeks vengeance, okay? Just like with the situation of what happened to me, um, I don't spend my time trying to see if the people that did me wrong when I was younger or in my past have received their punishment. I'm not going to do that to myself, because that's not, I just feel like that will hold me back with my life. Um, they have moved on. They have lived. They did what they did. Whatever God was going to do to them, they received it. And I am not going to be constantly trying to see and pray that God will punish them and punish them and punish them, because I don't know what happened. I don't know what their punishment was, and I don't know what kind of life it brought up on them after they did what they did to me. And once you accept that God can handle things in ways that we can't, you will be able to, just sleep better at night. You will be able to sleep easy. You will be able to have that peace within yourself, okay? Um, and you have to know that God always will stick out His hand to help the oppressed, and He will always seek judgment to those that are causing harm upon His children. Yeah. And that's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.